what?
man.
Slizzy what?
Slizzy Live.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Shout out to the trappers. Shout out to Bloggerhood. We all back lit. I just want to give a shout out to Slizzy Live. That's really my nigga, man. DMV shit. Make sure y'all tuned in, checking in, and staying with the official niggas, man. Bloggerhood, right? You Bloggerhood too, right?
Hey, bumpy
Yeah,
bars.
I mean,
Hey, look.
real
You see me
nigga.
right here with the trapper, right? Hey. She said shout out to the trappers. He was talking to me.
Yeah, nigga, heard me?
Because I don't Jersey.
Because we sell drugs.
Oh my God.
It's another one.
I'm so sober, everybody high. Whole bunch of Molly, oh my God.
Oh man, you already know, man. It's your boy Stiz. It's the Battle Academy. No remorse. Reloaded. Philly, make some noise! Alright, man, listen up, man. This right here, the battle got replaced last minute. 3 days prep. Give it up for these guys right here, real quick, man. Salute to them, man. Real rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is big. You know what I'm saying? It's a one-rounder for the culture. I appreciate y'all for coming down. You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do. But you know, to my right, give it up for New Jersey Twice! To my left, give it up for Jack Bourne, man! All right, listen up, man. Who called it? I'm going first. Go first, let's get it. Turn the fan off, turn that fan off.
You know what I don't understand? Is the nerve of a nigga. Like, you ain't know I keep the, and you ain't heard of a nigga. I'm a murderer, nigga, who's snooping and trying to take the house with me. And we got the big dog and Lil Bow bounce with me. I count 50. I count 50 dead niggas. And I get a bezel if I get them stretched. Would you look at that? When it tick-tock, I'm turning twerk to a silhouette. You don't get it, Jack? You don't get it, Jack? They asking, Jack, why I look alive? Man, bigger 9, you getting fried. Cause Trey's backed out and his gas round us. You seen Ace on bullpen, so you know how them hats pile up. They wild, bro. Trying to get me to book this shit for years. They trying to get me to book this shit for years. I had to say no to haters. But now I'm ready to dance, twerk, and this stage is the percolator. Defibrillator. You gon' need it. Good Lord. Heavenly. What y'all forgot what happened to twerk after them diamonds? Ebony. I'm stretching him. Y'all better tell him run before I hit it. And I know it always look like I gotta be starting something, so beat it. On cam. I really mean it. That NWX shit hurt to the fullest. Back then it was 59 hours, right now it's 59 bullets. And I'ma pull it. You said I wouldn't. Oh yeah? Well, I got surprises. See, ain't no limit to where I can't go. This hat fit all sizes. I'm a tyrant. And I know why you hyperventilated versus KCJ. You need a diet. And I know it's scary, but I'm talking slim down twerk like Chloe Bailey. Nigga, you barely finna get out alive though you die move. I asked the coroner, where you finna put that white sheet on Paru? I'm strapped in. No, you be strapped in, so I'm strapped up. And you had a hard drive twerk, and now your life is backed up. Ficky, you getting it? Ficky, I'm lit as shit. And your mama passed the right, ficky, so this new deliverance. I'm sick of this, and I'm sick of this, and I'm sick as shit. I'm sick of this, and I'm sick as shit. So I'm back. With this Miss Mary, Mac, all dressed in black. I want them dead. I'm talking stat. And before I'm in that coma, this big Draco, go clap.
So, yo. Hold it down.
Yo, let's go. Respect.
Word on the street is, I choked so much, I wasn't even deserving this nigga. That's your word though, my nigga? Listen, we brothers, so it ain't gonna be no fighting. Hold it down. It ain't gonna be no fighting. A bird finna hit him. He gonna drop dead, bleeding out, disturbing, my nigga. But the body keep twitching. You know what I don't understand? The nerve of a nigga. 30 gonna hit him. Bitches wall, hit the door, hit the floor. Like, bitch, you gave me 59 hours because you brim? I took 50 more. Think I'm gonna let a hat tell me where to go? Like Gryffindor, bitches wall. Stop bitching, boys. You let John throw your necklace in the crowd? You was supposed to swing on Pete. Y'all seen him the whole time resting on my shoulder? You seen Lil Pete. What the fuck happened? You're supposed to be the head of the team, OG. Your chain probably landed on the door, and you steady trying to lean on me. Keep your peace. You run your mouth and get wired shut. Try your luck. We've been doing this since kids. This nigga ain't ride with us. Man didn't come around till he got older. Like a lion cub. Fire dunk. Fire dunk. I'm cold like that. I'm like a lion cub. Fire dunk. I'm cold like that. I'm the head of the goons. You know that's facts. I put Jack Boy on. Like Kodak Black. I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy, nigga. You out here telling people that you bring? Huh? You better tell them never mind. I didn't hear you keep saying you bring. I'ma whoop your ass every time. Fuck around, wrap this belt around the hat like a leprechaun. Fuck around, wrap this belt around the hat like a leprechaun. You know that's facts. Sure.
Give it up, boy, y'all. Give it up. Give me that track. Hey, yo, up next.
Yo. Yeah, I know normally we do the countdown, but you know, it's a special show. So, you know, we ain't about to waste no more time. We about to get straight to it. And I gotta thank this man for being so patient because he's been backstage for a minute. This guest I'm about to bring on. This is first off, shout out to everybody that's been supporting. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Excuse me. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the show, the channel, all that. This has been absolutely amazing. This whole process. I don't want to get too long winded, but since I've been doing my show, I've been getting a lot of eyes on me, and I'm just so thankful for everybody that's been showing love and support, man. And this next guest that I got on is a very respected, very dope analyst. He got a dope show, and I had no idea that he was even watching my shit 2 days ago. Not because I was asking. Well, I'm gonna tell the whole story when I put him on. But without further ado, we got my boy Ledge from Top Tier Podcast.
What's up, man? What's up? Glad to be here, man. Yeah.
What's going on, man?
All is good, man. All is good. Yeah. Had a long night watching UM4 like everybody else, and then attending a live event here, you know, supporting Michigan Battle Rap. Shout out to Alpha and everybody there. So yeah, man, just coming through, man, as promised. Wanted to chop it up with you about yesterday. So, you know,
yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Yes, sir. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Shout out to you because I had no idea you was even watching my shit. I be so humble, bro. I be so humble and I be so like, you know, I don't need to be thinking motherfuckers be paying attention low key, but I was asking people who else was doing UM4 interviews and everybody pointing me straight to you, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I forgot. I should have known. Cause you be on it. Cause you be on the list, so I gotta say thank you, bro.
Hey, no, absolutely, yeah. I saw because I believe yours. You had kind of like the thumbnail with like the. I believe I could be mistaken with like the animated with all of them the
Yeah,
characters. That was your,
that's my thumbnail for all of them except for
yeah,
I'm my thumbnail for all of them except for Kid Slade because I did
yeah.
because I
I
had a
was
Kid
wa-
Slade review solo.
I was watching yours before I even started, like really with mine, because I feel like it's important, one, to support other media that's doing kind of like the grind work and talking to these brothers who everybody isn't familiar with. Also, as a guy, you don't want to kind of set off the same questions that somebody else is saying. So it's good
Right,
to do that type of homework and not come across repetitive and bore your
right.
guests with the same questions. So yeah, definitely in tune, man. Like. I do that a lot. There's a lot of people that I watch that don't know I'm watching them because I kind of just like to watch in silence. But no, yeah, I definitely like what you got going, man. The setup is good.
I appreciate it, man. But let's get to it, man. We ain't gonna waste no more time.
Hmm.
Um, shout out to UM4. I personally feel invested in this tournament because all the interviews I did and all the chopping it up I did. You know what I'm saying? But it started off with a banger. As my
Hmm.
son just rudely interrupts me. But but True Foe versus J2. And before we get into that though, can we just give a shout out to these face offs?
Yeah, Face Offs was probably the best we've seen in a while, all the way through. They was talking, and True Foes and impersonation went viral pretty much. That was good. So that was crazy. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
But True Foe versus J2.
Hmm.
The first battle of the night. Well, I guess we can't really say who we felt because they had judged because everybody was judged, but
I
um
think you could still say
yeah,
who you
yeah, yeah,
felt
yeah,
won.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think it's
You're right, you can.
yeah.
I think the judges got it right.
Okay.
As far as this particular battle, shout out to the judges. This is easily the best judge, Ultimate Madness, but we'll get to all that later.
Hmm.
Um, I think the judges got this one right. The first round is definitely debatable in my opinion, though. I just think they both took a little too, both took a second to heat up. Not necessarily too long, but it took a little second to heat up. What you want, boy? They both
Hey.
took yeah, he's a fan favorite. But I think
Yeah.
it took a little second to heat up.
Hmm.
Trufo hit harder. I think the separation was Trufo hit harder at the end.
Yeah.
Hit harder at the end, and J2 didn't really punch, but he had a lot of dope shit.
Yeah. No, he's yeah. Jay is more. Uh, he's heavily relying on big punches, like big haymakers. J2 kind of got that. I'm going to say a lot to build up to something big, whereas True Foe is just like his structure is a little more balanced, and he's a little more rapid pace with his flow. Like he can rap. True can rap. And first round, I just think it was overwhelming for J2. Like when you go second, it's sometimes it can be a gift and a curse. Like because yeah, when you go second, you can leave a lasting impression. But
Right.
also, if somebody first round is crazy, it can put a lot of pressure on you to like, okay, I got my shit already written, but I gotta perform it at a higher level now. Like now I gotta because True can move. True can not only is he saying dope stuff, but he's moving around. He's in your face. He's aggressive. So all that stuff plays a part. So yeah, first round, True, I think he just kind of came out really relentless and put some pressure on J2 out the gate.
Yeah, and second round, I think everybody agree that J2 got that clear.
Absolutely. Very
I
clear.
think J2 got that clear. The third round, I definitely feel like Trufo won the third. I just
Mm,
think J2 just took a second to heat up. You know what I'm saying? I just think the long build-ups, as we learned throughout with everybody in this tournament, the long build-ups can be a gift and a curse. You understand what I'm saying? And if it doesn't land necessarily, then it kind of did a long build up for no reward type, and I think that's what kind of happened with J2 in the third, and he was kind of writing too much for reaction. I feel like in the third as well. So, but not that it was trash by any means, but I just
Right.
felt like J2 just took a little too long in that third to
Yeah, it just felt like he ran out of things to really say that could hit. Like sometimes you just gear yourself. Like the second round, I feel like he said everything he really wanted and needed to say. That would like if this was a 1 round battle, you probably would have got True up out of there with that second round because I feel like his second was the best round of the battle. Actually, I feel
yeah,
like
he did
J2's
everything in the second, definitely.
yeah, I think his second round was actually the best round of the battle. What up to Bumpy? I see Bumpy. I see what is that? We watch my man Q from We Watch Battle Rap podcast in there. Mama, I see you in the chat as well. Yeah, no, I just think True closed it out the way you supposed to. You supposed to end on the high, and that was his, in my opinion, that was his best round. So it was his best round. I felt like that might have been. You can argue that was J2's lightest round, either that or the first. So they got that right. That was
Yeah, they got that
each,
one right. I think they got that
each
one right.
round that the other person won was clearly their round. Like none of the rounds that were won were debatable. J2 round wasn't debatable, and the two that True won, I don't think was debatable either. So that was kind of like an easy round, an easy battle to judge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they got that one right. Shout out to the judges. I also want to commend True Foe for being creative with the homosexual lines, being different, being creative, because we all know there's going to be an easy angle to attack when it comes to J2. But I also need to give him credit for being creative with it and being different, because we all know with angles they get stale fast if everybody keep attacking them and keep
Mm-hmm.
attacking them the same way. So I definitely got to shout out True Foe for being different with, especially with the LGBT line. That shit was, oh my
That
god,
was the one.
that shit was insane. But
That was the one.
this was definitely one of the better battles of yesterday, though. So salute to both of them. Definitely do I definitely do recommend that J2 just trim the fat and get some, not necessarily some more punches, but make sure those long build ups land to a haymaker. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah. Yeah, well, sometimes less is more, especially when you only got what, like 230.
230. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
230. Right. But we can move on. Next battle was Swervo versus real name Brandon.
Mm.
You already know I'm DMV biased, but I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna keep it a beam also. But I'm gonna keep it real. Although I'm not mad at the judging, and I see why they gave it the real name Brandon, but I actually thought Swervo won the first. But
Mm.
I actually think Swervo won the first. I think he had a little more in the first than me, but I feel like the only reason that they honestly gave real name the first round is because he had more material. More material. Well, real name Brandon had more material in the first, and Swervo
Wow.
had short rounds.
Yeah,
All three.
short. Yeah, definitely had shorter rounds. I feel like his material was good. I don't feel like if you go back to Brandon's first, he had equally the amount of reaction, the amount of material that I thought was good, in my opinion. But I think Swervo with maybe an extra minute and some change could have easily took that round because each line that he was landing, he was catching up to whatever Brandon did. And I was, ooh, I said it in my head as I was watching, like, ooh, this is getting close. He getting close. He got 2 more of these, and he probably got this round. And literally after I said that to myself and out loud, he stopped his round. I was like, oh no. And I was just like, I don't think they're gonna give him that. I thought it was a close round though.
I get it though. I'm not crying. I'm not crying robbery, but
No.
I do get it because I do get it. You know what I'm saying? You got like don't stop. Let them stop you. Type. So I get it. But I not, and that's definitely not hating on real name because he had some shit in that first. But I just felt like Swerve would have a little more everything in the first round in that first round. Now the second round, real name got that clear. We're not about to even debate that. Real name,
Nasty.
real name went fucking crazy in that second round. He
Absolutely.
went nuts. We're not about to even debate that. Nothing to discuss. He got that clear. Third round, I think Swervo got that clear as well because I think real name kind of had a short
Yeah.
round. He kind of had a short round in third. So ultimately, again, it comes down to the first. And not mad that real name Brandon won, but I feel like Swervo had a better round one.
Mm.
And shout out to everybody in the chat calling us cousins and brothers in the chat. Y'all funny as shit. But y'all funny as shit. But y'all may cry Dean biased, but I just feel like Swervo got that first round. But
Mm.
like I said,
Yeah.
no, I get it.
Yeah, I gave that around the brand. I think the judges pretty much said the same reason as why. Like they felt like Swervo could have won, but he ended his round short in that round. I believe Gaddis and it might have been either Chiller or DNA. One of those guys said the
I think it
same
was
thing.
DNA. Yeah, I think it was DNA.
Yeah,
I
you
think
finished
DNA.
around.
Yeah, I think DNA pretty much the same thing you did. It was like he was heating up, and then right when he could have had that round, he stopped.
Yeah, he was catching up with him though. He was about. I was like, oh, he definitely had like two more bombs that he could have landed, and he would have took that round kind of clear actually. But yeah, for whatever reason, he stopped short. So
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad either way
I'm not
though.
mad at it. But I'm not mad at it.
Swerve was better than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be real shaky, but he was pretty comfortable up there.
Yeah, there was a lot of concerns about his delivery and him not really being battle tested like that because he hasn't really battled other than home and in
Mm-hmm.
the crucible. So there was a lot of concerns about that, but I definitely think he did well. Go on the clip next time. Let them determine when you stop, not just stop. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on the
Absolutely.
clip next time, Swervo. But other than that, you did well. They definitely need to bring my man's back. Next battle, murder versus sheet happens. I don't even think we need to talk about this. I don't think we even need to talk about this for too long, but
Yeah.
she with
Nah.
a 30. She with a 30.
She with a 30. I will say though, I'm not overly like. I feel like everybody was giving him like these glowing remarks. She was good, but I don't think he was like wigging to the amount maybe that I'm seeing on Twitter and just by even the judges. I feel like he just had really good rounds. He was clearly better than Murder, but I feel like I've seen better sheets. But at the same time, it's about your material versus your opponent, not you versus your recent performance. So I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. But he definitely won. For Murder, I get the twerk thing remarks, but again, as I think Tony Bro said it, he brings that up more than anybody else does. Like I don't.
Right. That was my whole thing.
Yeah.
If they're not saying nothing, then leave it because people are going to. I mean, people are going to talk regardless. But if people are not really bringing it up like that, then don't bring it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he can help, but he can help change that too. The problem is he uses kind of like the same cadence, like the same flow in that same vein. Like he you can't help your voice is your voice, but you can change
Mm-hmm.
patterns, you can switch your flow up, you can do things to where it don't even sound like you guys are even rapping the same at all. But
Right.
that's just little small stuff. But he lost this clearly and he was very choppy. So
Yeah, he was very choppy. It was more so delivery. He was stumbling. He had a couple of stumbles in there. You can't argue the first because he did have a good first, but he could have won it if he wasn't stumbling. And he had a lot of stumbles in that first, but then he picked it back up and had a great ending to his first. The second and third, she got those. She got those clear. He put on. I feel like she put on the whole package. Again, DMV biasness, but that man is. I won't admit it. I don't care. I don't care. But
go.
admit it, I don't care. Everybody got this. Everybody from any city is gonna be biased for their top person. That's just how it is. But she was just everywhere. He had a lot more weapons. I know a lot of people are going to not understand the flow sometimes, and it could go in many directions. But yeah, I will say this too. I was worried about how people were going to receive his flow because
Mm.
he is so unorthodox and he kind of goes everywhere, like I said. But I think he was received quite well. He showed his personality on stage. He had some bombs in there. The Sean Taylor shit, his whole third was insane. Insane to me. He was going in and out of flows, switching up flows. He was very entertaining. The trophies, you know what I'm saying? You can't hate on the trophies. You know, she just put on the show, man, and
Yeah.
show why he probably the most dangerous in this tournament so far.
He up there. He's in the conversation.
Definitely,
He's in
I'm
there.
saying.
Absolutely. I like the performance. So he did well.
So we can move on, and now to the second most debated battle in my most debatable battle in my opinion. Um, because we're gonna talk about at the end. That was definitely the most debated. But the second most debatable battle, Piranha versus Casino.
Mm.
I think people were sleeping on this just because I don't think people knew who either one of them was for real. I mean, they probably knew. I think they knew Piranha more, but they didn't really know Casino. But
Mm.
I was telling folks like, "Yo, this gonna be one of them ones because both of these dudes are just they
Yeah.
crazy, they crazy." Piranha with the
Yeah.
real talk punches, and then you got Casino with the OG talk with punches. They both from the Midwest. This gonna be crazy. Piranha won. They got Piranha winning. Not mad, of course, not mad at it. I had Piranha winning as well, 2-1. I
Yeah.
forgot the rounds. I'm not gonna lie. They,
First two, and Casino probably got the
yeah,
third.
yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I know I did give Piranha the second though. I know
Yeah.
I did give Piranha the second, but that was a fire battle though. That was definitely a fire battle. I'm rocking with Piranha more, man. Like I'm rocking with Piranha more, man. They were saying I don't know if everybody saw it, but I was seeing a lot of Calico comparisons. The
Mm.
Piranha, I was seeing a lot of Calico. Yeah, I was seeing a lot of Calico comparisons. It might be just because they're from the same city and they had like the same, I guess, subject matter per se,
Yeah.
but not really seeing it. And I don't think it's fair to Piranha anyway. So
No, they different in rapping a bit. I feel like Calico can get into a different rapping bag where he's really, really rapping. Also, I think people forget that Calico could freestyle and rebuttal a lot too. That's
right,
not really Piranha's bag. Piranha is very structured and tailored to his writing too. There's like certain elements that because Cal isn't active anymore that people forget. Like his freestyle, like you look back at the all the way back to his Young Ill battle, he was free. He was tearing Young Ill up, and he was freeing and rebuttaling and things like that. So that's in his bag. But Piranha is dope. I think he's just his own guy. I didn't really feel like the battle was as close as people thought it was to me because I feel like Piranha had the first two in the bag pretty comfortably. I feel like with Casino was dope. I think maybe I'm a stickler for like pacing. I always talk about that when I'm like if I'm tweeting or something like that. He's always like he's kind of just on full go from beginning to end, just one tempo, one speed throughout the whole battle. And what happens is for MCs who might maybe pay attention or don't even care what I'm saying, for a fan watching, because I am a fan, forget this media stuff, I'm a fan first. When I'm
right,
watching, if you're giving me the same tempo, same pace, even if you're saying fire material at some point, everything kind of get lost in this blend to where it's like I feel like I heard it before in the first round, but I'm not sure because you're talking about all of it is gun content. So you're talking about I'm up in the blicky, something the sticky. It's like
yeah,
it's all in the same pace. So it's kind of like you're saying the same things just in a different way. But if you vary up the pace, if you slowing down, I think Real Name Brandon and Piranha got the best like pace. Like they'll talk to you real slow, then they'll give you a little segment where they rap it, then they give you a little breakdown. Like it's just different feels. She did it too. She flowed. He had like a million flows in that battle. Like that matters. And the Casino was just on one tempo.
One tempo, one page.
All battle. He had dope punches though, but because I mean the Sonic line, the Casino line that Piranha had was probably the line of that battle. That was
Shout
crazy.
out to Piranha for the Casino flips. He definitely had some original Casino flips. So shout out to that. That's kind of so with a name like Casino, you can kind of expect to have your name flip, but at the same time, it's all about being creative and doing it different. He definitely had some different Casino flips. He had a Ocean's 11 line that was super dope.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
That was ridiculous. But I can't argue with that either. Piranha 2-1. Shout out to Piranha, he definitely went crazy. Next battle, I think it was MVP versus Truth Watson. Throw this battle away. Put it in the vote with Cortez. Put it in the Cortez vote.
Damn.
This was a snooze.
Yeah.
This was a snooze. This was a store run.
Yeah.
This was the weed road. This is the weed battle. This is the cooking food battle. I was upset because I'm not even gonna lie. That's my child being.
It's all good, man.
But you know how that goes.
Absolutely.
I will say they slept on MVP, especially in their third, but I just think that Truth didn't show up. I don't know what happened because he was really like trying to. I think he was just trying to be so different that it kind of didn't work. And MVP was punching, but they were either tired or a lot of the shit wasn't landing. And
it was hit or miss. It was hit or miss.
It was a little too hit or miss. They were sleeping on him in his third, but I've seen better from both. I've definitely seen better from Truth Watson. I've seen better MVP performances, even though a lot of people weren't hip to him. His DNA battle, and he battled DNA. He battled Chilla Jones, and he of course did good in the Crucible. But MVP with a 30, but
yeah,
I'm probably never gonna watch this again.
No, it was a forgettable 30. I think with Truth, what I think I'm starting to realize is outside of that TY performance where he went dumb in that second round, he's been having some trouble finding consistency as a performer. And I think a lot of that is due to he may not be a small room guy anymore. I think his personality, his comedic ability, I think that'll be more suited and more appreciated on the stage with a crowd. Like a real crowd, not like that. I don't count these volumes and ultimate because it's really your peers. It's like fellow battle rappers there and staff, media members there. Like I'm talking about like true fans. Yeah, I'm talking about true fans who are just coming to hear bars. They don't have a favorite. They just come to hear dope stuff. I think his ability to be funny and witty and can move and perform, I think it's more suited for a stage. I think when the stage is open back up, he'll have a better outcome. But yeah, MVP 30.
Yeah, MVP with a 30. We're not about to even drag this on, so we can go ahead and move along. Next battle was Stumbles versus Bose the Bambino. Oh man.
That was the dirtiest 30.
Stumbles. Change the name, bro. Just change it. The stigma is killing you. Like the irony is killing you. And I'm saying this respectfully as possible, but change the name, bro. It's not Stumbles and you're stumbling. Like they're going to kill you every single time. And the face off was lit, and they actually had one of the better face offs. So I was getting like, okay, do something. We called his mom during the face off. That was the first. You know what I'm saying? He was barking on DNA, he was barking on Jay Black. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm excited now. I want to see this, you know what I'm saying? And then I battled Bose, and Bose was super confident about this win. So I'm like, okay, might see something. Nah,
Yeah, it was.
goes with a 30. Body of the night. Stumbled in the second and the third. I think he really didn't say nothing too crazy. He is witty as hell and he has great delivery. And I do
His
love
presence. Yeah, his
the presence is crazy. His
presence
delivery is
is
crazy.
crazy. Yeah,
And the wittiness is crazy, but can't get over them stumbles.
yeah. The stumbles, and I mean, I'm be honest, his bar quality just isn't at a level that could win a tournament, that could win a like these guys. Most of these guys in this tournament got bars, like really got bars. His bar quality just ain't at that level. I don't know what it is, but I feel like he's worked on every other skill set but the actual writing aspect. And
Yeah.
it's and I love smart people, man, who battle. Like Bose played off of Stumble's energy. That third round, bringing out the phone to hear that conversation. The I am not a gangster, saying that to Piranha. A lot of people didn't even know that situation occurred. And
Yeah.
What I found out, because I went to a local event, we here in Detroit, and a lot of people support Piranha here. Shout out to my man, Mr. Biggs. He told me that was actually fairly recent that incident happened. So Bowles just implemented that. Like, so that wasn't something from months ago. That was something as a matter of days ago that Bowles cooked up and worked it to perfection. And you couldn't have picked a better person to do that against because it played so perfectly. If you really listen to Stumble's rounds, he's opening up and talking. I swear he said, "I'm gonna beat you to F up" maybe 20 times in that whole battle.
He did.
So
I knocked out so hard type shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you say all of that, and then someone brings a recording of you showing a complete opposite energy, that just plays so. That's perfect. That's just really genius level material, in my opinion. That was so smart. So shout out to Bowles for that. It played right in his hands, man. 30-piece dirty.
30-piece. He called it Steph Curry. 30-piece nugget. Oh, and also the bar too. The ecosystem in the Piranha, man. You ended that.
He was
Ended with that bar. Are you kidding me?
He was wilding. Yeah, he was definitely wilding.
He gonna be a problem. I was telling people he's gonna be a problem. He's going to be a problem. He caught body of the night. It's not even close. Oh man, ready to see him versus next. But now we go to after we've seen a couple 30s, we go to the two arguable definitely dope battles. I ain't gonna say classic yet. I ain't gonna say that C word yet, but these next two battles are absolutely ridiculous. Kid Slade versus DG the Piranha. This was a fire ass battle. Man. I rock with both of these cats. I've been fans of both of them late, but I rock with both of these dudes. Now these two, we can talk about the whole robbery thing. I put the quotations by. We can definitely talk about it with these two. They got Kid Slade winning the battle. I'm honestly not mad at it. It could have easily been swayed the other way, but it was some things that I think played into why I feel like Kid Slade won. Kid Slade definitely won the third, and DG definitely won the second. And the first round, I exited the Slade, but I felt like DG could have won the first. But I feel like he had a couple of punches that didn't land in the first round. I think that was the only thing that happened with DG in the first. Also, the whole aura thing, that they keep saying with Kid Slade, it's just presence, and and Kid Slade, like, he has that presence, like, I'm above all you niggas and y'all gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm flying in all you. I'm flying in all you. I'm the flyest motherfucker in here, and y'all ain't gonna tell me shit about it. And he wears that, like, you know what I'm saying? He wears that, and and we like that. You know what I'm saying? We like people that exude confidence. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's what the aura they were talking about. But Kid Slade third, like, oh my god, he had the bar tonight with the
With the Jordan retros.
Jordan retro. He had the bar tonight with that. That shit was whoo,
Yeah,
yo.
everything
But
we say
I think
everything
the
13
judges
and
got
up get done ugly.
yeah, I think the judges got this one.
I think they got it right. I see people with a little backlash on Slade about him not being overly direct and catering to his opponent. And I just feel like, and I'm probably touch on this on my show at some point about how selective we are on when that matters. Because for years, Geechee, who's like a top tier battler to the highest level, has often had real talk third rounds where it really didn't apply to the opponent. It was just
So
a
he loved it.
general, yeah, it was just a general round where he's just speaking about things that he's been through. Now, what I can say is direct material to you is different, but what Geechee does is general things that aren't directed to you, but it can apply to you. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm making a statement, I might not be like, yo, Slizzy, you ain't never did this. I done witnessed this. But if I'm like, yo, I done witnessed something and did this, it might apply to you too. But I'm just not saying your name in the bar, or I'm
Yeah.
not just referencing you.
Ultra
So
direct. Mm-hmm.
I feel like because Kid Slade is new, they care about that. If he was established like a Geechee or something like that, they don't. They because you know, whether it's the Mike P's of the world, I'm seeing complaining about that, but then turn around and tell you, oh my God, Geechee is bugging the hell out right now. Like he's doing similar things.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it just is it's I guess it's the quote unquote star power thing. Like when you're a star, you get away with much more than somebody on the come up would. But I gave Slade the first and third too. I thought the first was close and the other two were basically
Clear.
nothing to debate about. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think the first was close. DG could have won the first. I just feel like some of the punches that he had in the first didn't land like they were supposed to. They were dope. I just don't think they all landed like
Mm.
at the right at as they were supposed to. And I always say this about Geechee. Geechee is just a person that's figured it out. You know what I'm saying? He's a person that has it figured out. He knows his strength. He knows his weaknesses, and people act like they don't know how to counter it because we know what Geechee gonna do. And
Mm-hmm.
and I always say this: if you know a person has a great right hand and you keep getting hit with that right hand,
Talk.
that's your fault.
Talk. Yeah.
That's your fault. Dodge that right. Hit him
Got
with
to
that
duck.
left. Stop playing. You better know how to fight out here. Stop playing. Hit him with that left. You know
Nah,
that man got a right hook. Hit that man with that left jab. Stop playing. But
facts.
anyway, but that was a. But I definitely enjoyed that battle though. Kid
Me
Slade
too.
is definitely DG as well. Them are definitely next up. They're definitely ready to go. Put them URL. Put them cats in the rotation. They ready. DG just tighten up the punches a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with punches, they're not really. It's not. I don't want to penalize it too tough because of punching, but you know what I'm saying. But punches, every punch ain't gonna land unless you nitty your ass, and
Or
even
Fonz. I
or
think
fines
Fonz.
now, or
Yeah.
fines now. But even sometimes those three punches don't land all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone don't land all the time. Even as great as Nitty is, he has one or two that's gonna fall flat. So
Yeah.
like just every punch ain't gonna land, but make sure the ones that do land, they gotta really knock somebody out because they landed, but he still stood. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it didn't knock him out type shit. But
That's a good
that was
point.
the only thing. That was just the only thing with DG. I felt like could have got him this battle with Slade, but
Yeah. You
again,
saying basically some of his punches felt more like jabs.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can agree with that.
It was somebody like Slade who really don't need the punch. Like it really doesn't need the punch, but he just has his aura and his swag about him. But he's digestible. He's hard hitting. He's that plug talk. You know what I'm saying? And you got to balance somebody like that. you have to knock him out because if you don't, he gonna say some shit. He's gonna relate to everybody, and they're gonna go crazy. So,
Yeah.
but we have now come to the most controversial battle of the
Mm.
night, the most debated battle of the night,
Mm.
the battle of the night. There's so much shit going on. There was so much shit going on. Elijah Straight versus Next. Shout out to everybody saying this was Nitty versus Rum. I was weak. I was weak on Twitter. But I'm not gonna lie. I had Elijah winning 2-1. I'm not gonna lie. I had Elijah winning 2-1. I'm not mad at anybody saying next one. Don't get confused, but
Right.
I had Elijah winning 2-1.
I'm gonna tell you. So I got all my predictions right based on who the judges picked. All of them.
I really didn't
So,
predict. So. I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't predict. I ain't do predictions.
I got them all correct, but I will say I would be remiss if I didn't act like I didn't feel like Elijah won. I did. I felt like he got the second and third. Third was close. I thought he got the second pretty clear, actually.
Yeah,
I was shocked that people thought that round was close. I actually thought he got that one pretty clear. I thought Next came out wild, and I thought he got the first clear. Not as clear as Elijah's second, but it was a significant amount for me. I felt like Elijah took just a minute too long to start cooking in that first.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was just him filling the room out, and Next already battled murder in that same setting, so he was just immediately comfortable. That third though, from Elijah was.
Let's talk about that third because
That third, I don't know what.
Elijah won that third.
Yeah, I don't know any more Elijah could have done in that third to win that round. I felt like Next had little spaces in that third where I was like, "Ooh, he might make this." But he ended. I think DNA said it. Like his ending left a lot to be desired. Like I don't know. He didn't end as clean. Mm-hmm. Like he had maybe 8 more bars to really take control and make that even more of a debatable round. But I think he ended a little bit weak to me, just a little bit. I'm not mad at people picking Next. I think the biggest gripe is people who pick Next giving him that round as opposed to maybe giving him the first and the second, you know what I'm saying? But people are giving him the first and the third, which was Gaddis, and everything was 2-2 and she had the final say.
Yeah.
And I know when she said Next first round, Elijah second, I think everybody just automatically was just like, oh, she about to give Elijah the third then. So, but when she said Next, everything.
I don't know.
The whole timeline erupted after that.
So,
I see Mr. Temple checking here.
What's happening? Yeah, shout out my dog, Mr. Check Temperature.
Yes, sir.
So basically, you feel that Next peaked at the right time in that third?
I feel like Next. It's hard to say. I just feel like. Yeah, I feel like he had a chance to really put his stamp on that third, but I just think he lost a bit of momentum and he lost. There was a line he said, I can't think of the line where I was like, oh, that's a bomb. If he got one more of those, this might be his. It's the same way I felt about Swervo versus the Real Name, where I feel like Swervo had a couple of more. If he had a couple of more bombs, he gets that round. Right. Next, I feel like Next was in the same position. He just didn't capitalize on the time he had, and then he started I forgot he started dressing other things. But
yeah,
I liked Elijah's round from beginning to end, bro. He was talking. He can write. He can really, really write. So
yeah, I just saw Elijah live twice on Gates of the Garden, and every time I've seen him, he didn't shook the room. Like he has that ability to really have the room going crazy. I just feel like he didn't have a lot of eyes on him because he's only batting on smaller leagues, and Knicks already had that advantage. And plus, he's just coming off that Nitty battle, and he survived Nitty, so a lot of expectations was on him. And I don't. It's not necessarily that he did bad. I just seen better from next.
Yeah, but again,
It's not that he did bad because he did. Because his third, he actually did have a good third when he finally heated up.
it was
But
really good, man.
I just felt like I've seen better performances from next. I think he did better versus Nitty. I think he did better versus Nitty.
Nitty, the murder
Even
battle.
though it is Nitty, but at the same time,
yeah, Nitty, the murder battle.
For
but
25K. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't. I try not to I try not to judge your battle in this battle based on your recent performances. Granted, he was better in the murder battle, the Nitty battle, but he was really good in this battle too. That's why I'm not mad if you got him winning. I just don't think he won the third. I just don't see how you can give him that round if you're going to give him the battle. You know what I'm saying? So, that's like twerking clips. You know what I'm saying? It's like twerking clips, and you somehow, if you got clips winning, you give him the first. Like, there's no way he beat twerking that first round. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
no way. Absolutely.
So, it's in that vein to me. But it is what it is. He won the battle, so I'm not mad. It's probably gonna add for motivation next round when you go against Bowes.
Oh man, it's gonna be. Whew. We got some great battles in the second round. I'm not gonna do no debates. I'm not gonna even predict those yet. I need to watch these ones again. I ain't gonna do no predictions yet.
Me neither. Still early.
It's definitely still early. So real quick, before we let you get out of here, we're gonna do this one word game.
Okay.
Word game. Something that the subscribers know very well. I did this one got a little controversy and got a little spicy. But it is what it is. Basically we just gonna talk about all the cats, one word or one phrase, 5 words max.
Okay.
So we just gonna start off. We just gonna do it like this. J2.
Good showing, less is more.
Okay. I'm gonna go on those lines. I'm gonna say trim the fat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go something along those lines. True foe. Y'all do it too in the comments.
True foe. Strong. No more. Let's see. True foe. Strong, but could be better.
Okay. Strong, we could be better. I say finally showed personality.
I like that.
Especially with the face off. We ain't never seen him. The fact that he was doing the impression of True Foe and then they had everybody crying. That shit was hilarious.
That was dope.
Finally show personality. I like that. Bose the Bambino.
Keep that energy. Like that was probably, I think he was my standout performer. Really, like keep that energy.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go on those lines as well. Body of the night. Yeah, body of the night. You know what I'm saying? Can't go no further than that. Real name Brandon.
Real name Brandon. I would probably just say prepare for all 3.
Yeah,
because he got Piranha next. He's gonna need all. He gonna need all 3. He's gonna need all 3. Prepare for all 3.
Yeah, I would say love the second round. Make sure you do that for all 3 rounds though, because you're gonna need Piranha. Piranha ain't playing. Speaking of Piranha, let's do Piranha. Let's go to Piranha. Speaking of
more punching. I know he got the real talk in him, and I know that's what he relies on, like real talk, authenticity, and his presence and the way he carries himself, very professional, and he just like moves at a different pace than damn near everybody in the tournament. But a little more punching if he can punch a little more, he'll create a big separation from him and everybody else in the tournament. I feel like personally, but yeah, just a little more punching to keep the casual fans who, because this is a punch era sport. Like people love punching in this era. So he makes rounds a little closer than probably they should be because he doesn't punch as much as everybody else does.
I agree with that. I'll say show more. I say a little more show more personality. Cause I feel like he got everything. Cause I feel like he got everything, all the intangibles needed. I just feel like he got to show a little more personality, show a little more of himself in the battle. Cause we already know we're gonna love you for the real talk, regardless. But show a little more personality, throw a little more seasoning on that thing. It's all
Okay.
good. Swervo.
Work on delivery. I think he got bars. I said that he got bars. He got personality. He got energy. He moves very well around the stage and all that. It's just his delivery. Sometimes it's either rushed or just not clean enough. So I would just say work on that to go to the next level.
Work on delivery. I say keep a full clip. Have short rounds. Let them stop and don't stop.
Yeah.
But I agree with everything you said, though. Absolutely. Murder.
Revamp your style. Like he needs he needs to find, like I say, he needs to find different pockets of flow. His voice is his voice. Like it's no change in that. But he could be incredible if he just does. I feel like every time I watch him, I'm hearing a large nigga. It's all with her in an alternate. And I just I'm like, damn, did he use that same pattern before? Or am I tripping? Like I don't know, man. I just like he just need to revamp. I just need to get.
I get it. I get it.
Different. Yeah.
Let me say this too, real quick about Murder. But see, the thing is, people are not hip, but he's been in pitch fights forever, and he's been rapping like that forever.
Absolutely, forever, yes.
Just not hip to that. So my thing is, my phrase is, stop thinking so much, because that's also leading to his stumbling because he's thinking so much, and he's in his own head. Like, just rap, like you nice. Like I think the whole comparisons are starting to, like, he really paid too much attention to him. Like all you really had to do was say like 2-3 bars about it, and that would have been the whole end of it. But you were so focused on the fact that everybody's saying that you sound like Twerk, but at the same time, we didn't really bring that up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were so busy thinking about it, we really didn't bring it up like that. So stop thinking so much. Get out your head, bro. You got bars. You deliver. You intimidating as hell. I wish they would drop him and Love Dallas from Vibe series, because I was hearing some great shit about that damn battle. But yeah, stop thinking so much, bro. Get out your head. You know. Shit happens.
I think, but since everybody really likes him, I would just say stay consistent. Stay consistent, because my opinion is just my opinion, which is I was like, I thought he won clearly, but I wasn't as impressed as everybody on my timeline. The judges seemed to be like, I was like, he was doing good, but I'm one person. If the masses is thinking that, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I would say just stay consistent. Like, it seemed like you're one of the favorites amongst the fans and judges right now.
Yeah, I'm going along the lines as well. Stay consistent as well. You pretty much hit the nail on the head with that one. I will also say, try to condense the unorthodox, the flow a little bit, just because you're not gonna have a lot of time. Not necessarily have shorter rounds, but try to lessen the flow, lessen the unorthodox a little bit, because like I said, shorter timeline, so they're gonna go for reactions, and they're gonna go for reactions unfairly as it is, but caffeine, man. They're gonna They want punches. You know they want punches
Yeah.
on camera. But other than that, keep doing you, bro. You got it. You got it. DG the Piranha.
I don't really know what the I like. I like what he did. I would just say tighten up. Because I agree with you on his punching. Like if you're gonna punch that frequently, you got to be a little more hit than miss. He was more hit than miss in this battle, but again, I kind of think we kind of referred to it. Some of the punches that he felt were heavy punches were more like jabs. It didn't completely wipe you out, but you felt it. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think he can tighten up because he could be in that next wave of the dope punchers. Because you got guys like Jay Kruger coming back. Jay Kruger is a top level puncher. We are you know what I'm saying? We already know about Fonz, the Nitties, and Abs, but that next wave, Fate is an incredible puncher. Like, it's some
man.
it's some guys he gonna have to contend with for that crown. And I just think he needs to tighten it up a little bit, tighten up on the punching.
Yeah, I'll definitely agree. I'll say less jabs, more haymakers, pretty much for the same. Pretty much
yeah.
everything what you just said. So we ain't about to even don't even go no further. Kid Slade.
Ah man, Kid Slade, I would say move faster. Move faster. I feel like his he got the slick talk, but he doesn't have to slow his pace down to be slick. Like you could still be slick talking and doing your thing, keeping your swag and your energy, but you need to, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so you need to get to me as many bars as possible so they can really go off in that room. So I would say move with a faster pace. I would say shout out to Shoe Gang. I see her in here. What up?
Move faster. I agree with that. I'm definitely gonna say star quality because I think he has the biggest star quality in this tournament. But I definitely agree with you. Got to go a little faster. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Caffeine is different, man. I know we're probably gonna keep saying this shit at nauseum, but it's just the truth. Caffeine is super different. So yeah, I agree with you, but I definitely say star quality because I definitely think he has it. Definitely. MP.
Yeah, man. MVP. You said MVP, but now I'm thinking about because you about to go to Truth now, so I'm thinking about him like, what the hell I'm gonna say the truth. But MVP, man, I would just say, I guess
Kid versus Moon would be crazy. That would definitely be crazy.
MVP, I guess I would just say, hey, another round to improve. Like you on to the next round, you got another round to prove the doubters who wasn't as impressed with your performance wrong. So another round, you got what 2 weeks? 2 weeks, cook up some of that material that we came and saw you against DNA go crazy, seen you against Chilla. So, 2 weeks. That'll actually be my statement. 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks. Because he goes against Slade, if I'm not mistaken, next round, doesn't
he? Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say that. My thing is drawing board because that's what you did versus True Watson is going to get you killed versus Slade, and I hate to say that because I actually am supportive of MVP, and I was telling folks that they need to get hip to him, but that what you did versus True Watson is not going to be somebody like Slade. Like I said, when you're a puncher versus somebody like Slade, you have to knock them out. You have to have them haymakers for somebody like Slade because Slade is going to just stand there and people are going to be like, oh, Slade can just say 2-3 things and they ain't got to be punches. And if he says it in a way, they're going to be like, oh my God, this is the most amazing shit I've ever heard. But nah, MVP, tighten up, bro, because what you did versus Truth, it's not going to be Slade at all. So Tighten up. I seen better than me, bro. Tighten up. And yeah, you said True Watson, so let's. They ain't no order. I'm just going. I'm just these ain't no order. I'm just going up names out.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's go True Watson.
start from scratch. That's probably the best way I'll say. Start from scratch. Like go back, like start. No, seriously, like in the Carolinas they got a lot of leagues. I would just and this is not a knock because we've seen elite battlers do this. I remember when JC he was cooking on URL. Then he had a couple of amp performances. People thought he got obliterated by Tay Rock in the first Everborn Legacy. I thought it wasn't that bad, but people was like, no, he got smoked.
I don't think it was. Yeah, I didn't think it was either. I didn't think it was
But what happened was he went away. And he went to these small circuit leagues locally here in Michigan. Then he found his way back to RBE, and he went on a nice run. And then he got called back to URL, and he hasn't left since. Like that's when he came back. His return battle with Chef Trez, Rum, and Chess. That's when he was in the talks with Battle and Luck. So it can happen. So I just think Truth should do that. Hit the smaller leagues, and yeah, just get your tighten up. Hit the leagues in Carolinas. There's killers in the Carolinas that's local. Battle them. Work your way to the right on the West Coast, and make noise. People are watching. It's just like football now. Like you can go to a school like Buffalo, and be seen and go crazy. Like who my man went to Buffalo to play for the Bears. Khalil Mack. Yeah, Khalil Mack. Like you could the scouts are watching every league now. So
exactly.
So just hit start from scratch and come back stronger, dog. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say revamp as well. That could also be to a lack of because he doesn't battle often. He was waiting for an opportunity. Like he did, like when I interviewed him, he said he was definitely ready for the cat theme and he wanted to be on cat theme, but he hasn't battled in a minute. So, like you said, just go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can always go to the gates. The gates forever taking people. Like you know what I'm saying? Now I'm no disrespect, of course, but they always want people over there to battle. You can go. It's a million leagues now. You can make noise on the league, and like you said, they're gonna be right. They're gonna be if it's viral. If it goes viral enough, you can get picked up.
Absolutely.
You can get picked up. So just do some more sparring. Clean it up because you got the talent. You got the charisma. You got everything else. It just wasn't landing. You know what I'm saying? So I would never say spar more, get out there, battle more, and then you'll be back. There's no problem.
Yeah.
I think we got 3 more. I think. Casino.
Switch flows. That's it. He got everything else. He got projection. He got his punches are hard and heavy. Presence. His slogan is heavy talk. People. He got conviction. Just a little switch up on the flow. Like he going at one speed, one tempo the whole battle. I felt like just that's really it. I really don't have too many gripes about him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say add more versatility.
Yeah, that's a better way to say it.
Versatility. Because he has everything else. I love what he did. I just feel like Piranha showed a little bit more in that particular battle, but he's definitely he's capable of doing some big shit. And one like he got obliterated, and then what I'm saying. So it was definitely one of the most debatable battles of that day. So just add a little more seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
That's on to that thing. You know what I'm saying? I saw something real quick. I saw something, and I wanted to ask this: do you feel like Casino has hit his ceiling as a writer? Because there's some people saying that. I mean, because he's been battling for a minute, and the fact that he battled somebody like Hitman, but he got vaulted. So the question is, has Casino hit his ceiling as a writer? I always feel like people can be better than their last shit. So But realistically, I don't know.
As a writer, no, because I actually think he's been because the stuff he said, even in this battle versus Piranha, if you go on the app and watch his battle versus Kid Slade, he wasn't writing as this effective and this good. You're even back to when he was battling Hitman. Like the material versus Hitman, it doesn't stand next to the material he had recently. So I don't think he's hit his ceiling at all. I think he's just getting into figuring things out as a writer. So I disagree with that actually.
Okay. I just want to see what people thought about that.
Yeah.
I honestly don't. I honestly feel like he hasn't either. I feel like I always want to say that people can be better as time goes on. So I don't necessarily buy those narratives. Buy those narratives. So nah. Elijah Straight.
More performance could help. More performance can help. Lyrically, writing, he was probably the best writer in this tournament. Like the stuff he was crafting was kind of crazy. Maybe some of the because sometimes what happens when you're writing is like not complex, but it's like very coded. What Rum does well is he like efficiency, like how he'll break it down so you can get it right then and there. He sells it. He slows it down so you can be like, oh, that's what he's saying. Elijah doesn't really do that a lot. So, and that's performance. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm a car salesman. I'm selling you what I want you to see, and hiding other elements. I think what Elijah can do just a little more performance. He don't have to be like Hitman Holla bringing his brother out, but I'm just saying he has to just add a little more to it because I felt like with Next got just enough of everything. Like he got just enough bar quality, just enough presence, and he be moving around a lot. Like Next be moving around crazy, and we just seen it. It might sway. It might sway a judgment or two.
Yeah, Elijah Straight. But I'm personally say keep going because this battle was the most debated battle of the whole tournament. There are robbed accusations. I'm not necessarily mad at Next winning, like I said, but keep going. Tighten up a few things. Ledge is absolutely right in my opinion. Add a little more performance. Yeah, I agree with that. But I say keep going because even though you lost, you didn't lose. You know what I'm saying? So
Good one, yeah, exactly.
Keep going.
Exactly.
We got two more. I forgot one. But next.
Next, stay focused. Ignore the hate. People because people are really mad at you. They're mad at the decision, and they're really not even mad at the decision. They're just mad at the round that they gave you. So stay focused. When it comes to, he's going to be probably an overwhelming favorite. I don't know because if you would have put him against Bowles in the first round, everybody would be like, next, going to beat Bowles. But based on their performances, Bowles catching a 30, I actually think people are going to call it more evenly now. But even in saying that, I don't know how Next views Bowles. I think we talked about this whole lineup, me and Next on Shout to Nico TV on one of his shows. And I don't think he really view Bowles as one of those threats. So that's why I'm saying stay focused because, you cleared a really tough hurdle. He had one of the toughest matchups in the first round with Elijah.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset that this happened in the first round.
Yeah,
that's one of them ones.
That's a tough. And a lot of times you come down off of that high, and you might be caught in the trap game. You know what I'm saying? Bowles might be a trap game. So just stay focused and ignore all that other stuff. Lock in. I seen all of the fellas who won kind of celebrating on IG Live last night. Let that be the last night, y'all partying and all that. Lock in, y'all got 2 weeks, so
Yeah,
stay focused.
stay focused. I like that. I'm saying less performance, more bars. Cause I feel
Mm.
like you performed a little too much. I understand that's like one of his greatest strengths, and I ain't saying don't do it no more, but do a little bit more less of it and focus on landing some of the balls because there's a lot of times that Nex had some shit, but it was sometimes where the bar necessarily don't land, but he sold it on his performance. So tighten up the writing. I definitely would say tighten up on the writing a little bit. Less performance, more bars.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
And last but certainly not least, stumbles.
Oh wow, we didn't talk about Summers yet. Oh
I,
man,
I thought we did, but we didn't. Woo! Mm.
you, honestly, just work on your material. I mean, work on your material. Well, work on material and preparation. Preparation is vital for him. He stumbled in this battle too, which is not abnormal. But his material, his bar quality is just in this particular. I don't want to say overall because he's had some fire material. I've heard him in this particular battle. If I had to grade everybody's material, his material will be down there with troops. Like they're battling it out for who had the weakest material overall. Like I don't think his material was just good at all, really, in this tournament, in this round. So just work on your material, work on preparation. Like, yeah.
You said it, and I'm gonna just say this: change your name. It's not working.
Change your name. That's crazy.
Dog, it's fucking him up, bro. I'm telling you, it's fucking him up. It's fucking him up. The irony of it is that he's stumbling all the time, and I can't think of nothing positive of why you would name yourself Stumbles. Like it's fucking him up, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. I'll say revamp. I'll say rebrand, revamp. On a serious note, so I'll say brand revamp. You said everything else, but I just feel like you just gotta like True Watching does, like just go out spar more. I just feel like people don't want to be so caught up. I'm not saying him personally, but I feel like people just get so caught up on waiting on URL that they don't go to these other leagues and go and spar like
That's true.
and showcase your talent in other arenas. Like there's going to be eyes on you. Like the eyes are always going to be out. It doesn't matter where the event is. If it's a big enough league, then the eyes are going to be there. Even on small leagues, hell, because AWAR has literally been all over the place, and he's literally been on almost every league except for URL. But look how many eyes on AWAR, and he's sparring at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to these leagues and tighten up your performance. Then you'll know what you can do. Then you'll know, I can't do this. I gotta take this out. Oh, I can't really perform right here, and I can go right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like he can benefit more from going to other leagues and sparring at least with some killers, or go to other big leagues and just tighten in, just do a whole. I think he can benefit from a rebrand, revamp. So,
Yeah.
because he has it, and that's another thing that be pissing me off with him because he has it. He has the way he has the talk. He got bars when he want a bar. He got punches. He got charisma, like all that. He stumbles. Preparation,
That's crazy. Yeah, I agree.
but thank you for pulling up, sir. We gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. We know people got stuff to do. And,
Yes,
you know,
sir. No,
but we
appreciate
it. Anything you want to plug in?
it.
How you at? All that.
Hey, yeah, just follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Kind of got it right here at Podtier, Podtier. Top tier podcast on Caffeine and YouTube, man, and support everybody that's doing good media, such as Slizzy, such as the Blogger Hood, such as my guy Nico from the West, and everybody that's like doing the groundwork, you know, before these guys and women blow up. Come check in with the people that was there from the get go. That's really trying to shine a light on these people because it's important. That's
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. We appreciate you, man. Thank y'all. Shout out to everybody that's been pulling up. Follow me everywhere. Slizzy703 and subscribe to YouTube DMV Slizzy Gang for podcast episodes, interviews. I'm about to be on Caffeine pretty soon, so I can do a little more. So I can do some reactions to battles and stuff like that. Listen to music, just vibe out with y'all and all that good stuff. But thank y'all. We out. See y'all on the next one.